love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just give it up. Don't be scared. Back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just give it up. Don't be scared.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna share my build with you guys. It's a Frost Impact build. It's basically all about this skill right here and the icy blade. So I'm using for this one. I'm using critical strike damage. You can see everything I have. I'm just using the compound potion. Leap attack helps you move a lot easier through the map. The icy blade, and I'm using the bloodthirst. With this is the bad setup if you want to use attack speed. Why? Well, here you can see yourself. With this, it would never end. And this one is stack the same effect 3.8% for 10 times, so you can have a lot of attack speed as you see. This, well, gives you a 1 extra and 14% effect, so you can have plus 14.75% attack speed extra. So here I'm using melee knockback. I like the knockback. Piercing hit, beating cold, ice input, so I have a mark, it's just damage, extra damage. For my gear, I haven't crafted anything special yet, it's just using regular stuff. I haven't worked on that yet. I just things that I found. Everything is just dropped and I used it. This is the only thing I craft myself, which is a tier 2. Almost everything. right there. I like the movement speed. That's all I needed, and some rest. Uh, the focus on this build is this two. This is the only thing you actually need, like for sure, and gear wise. You need these two rings. It's very cheap. It's not expensive at all. As you can see, you can check right here. It's just one Elementian. It's not expensive at all. Why we're using this? Try to get it with a 60% ISU buff effect, because they give you a lot of attack, and plus you have the 50% in each one, which is 100% on both combined. The physical, all your physical damage is going to be converted on cold damage, so we don't need to actually use any of the talent points on on the cold on the cold talent. As you see, I'm using God of War. I do not recommend to use the God of Knowledge, which is is it the knowledge one? Yeah, that one. I do not recommend to use the God of Knowledge, because you don't get any potentials for this build. You just get the spell damage. So you spend a lot of points on things that you actually don't need. And we better use the God of War, which is, in my opinion, is just way better. Why? Because the critical rating every 2 seconds, and the fervor, that is amazing. As you see, that is just crazy. That's the best thing I ever seen in this game. Anyway, so yeah, here we just focus on getting the physical damage, attack damage, critical, all those things that you see right there, physical damage. Um, this is one of the things that you need, like for sure. You need this nut right here, the multi strike. It's really good to potential your damage. Also, let's go for the ranger. We're using the gravity. So here, as you see, the knockback reverse is really good. It's just good. You just bring the monsters to you. You don't have to follow them. I got this right here nearby. This is 6 meter, and this is like 10 meters and plus distance, 6 meters away. This is whenever the our skill procs, it launches like a wave or AoE damage, and sometimes it hits the monsters behind it. Sometimes you cannot be near the boss, and you just pan your skill from him, like away from him, until he casts whatever he's casting, until you can get close to him, and it's really good. It helps you do a little bit more damage until the boss or any monsters that you're killing, you're able to go to get nearby them. Anyway, yeah, here we just get critical. This is just for crits. Everything is just for crits. Here, as you see, this is something else that you need too. 100% effect knocks back distance is also applied to attack damage and spell damage. This is just good. It is really good, because you're getting here 45% cause knockback. What is distance? It's knockback distance. You actually need to get one of those. Yeah, I actually need to get one of those gears that gives some knocks back. Anyway, well, everything, the rest of the points, or my talent points that I'm gonna use, is gonna be on live. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm focusing right now, to get the live point. What is it? Energy shield. Is it? It's actually right here. Anyway, here we're using this sprinkle, 20% chance of melee skills to have a 80% skill radius, and 18% additional melee damage. That's what you're gonna go for. Of course, you can play with it, but that's the best in my opinion. This one, you have minus 30% extra weapon damage, but has a 60% extra attack damage, so that just bump your damage like a lot. Here they just live. Here there's nothing special, just go for everything. Skill cost is really good. You're gonna feel like you're not spending at all. Melee damage, skill damage, fervor. That's basically it. Here, some weapon attack speed. I also took this 2 medium talent, which is 20% of a step strike, because my icy blade is a slash strike skill. Also, for the demolisher, which is the frost impact, is a demolisher type. So as you see, if I proc this little thing right here is gonna charge again, and it's also the same thing for this. You get a buff every time you use that, as you see. That's gonna be it for these little guys right here. I'm using elemental damage. As you see, you can swap it up this right here, because if you have elemental damage, it comes actually with like the cat speed setup. So you just gotta change it. This is the default settings. Doesn't matter whichever follower you put over here. These options, the damage and the minion damage, is always gonna be there. So whenever you have a follower and it has like a bonus which you don't need, you just have to switch it for the one that actually helps you. And it's also for all the inner rank size. It has the same thing as you see here. 15 mana generation. It has for all of that. And here you also have the drops. So in the outsider, in the middle, yeah, in the middle ones, you also have the same thing. So, but this is the one I'm using. I'm using Moonted Strike. This is what I go for. Chance for double damage. This one is just crits, attack damage. That's what I'm using for now. But in my personal setup, this is for you guys. It's not expensive at all. This is, you can just swap this one for one of these little guys. What is it? It's tech. You can switch it up with one of those guys, whichever you need. It works with the blue ones. You block with it works with the purple ones. So whichever follower you have available, it works. This build doesn't need that at all to do a lot of damage. And with the leap, it's just, you're gonna move like crazy through the map. You don't need anything else. As you see, this is just speed, bro. You're gonna be kicking asses and frozen asses as you please, man. Just enjoy the build. If you like this build, just like and subscribe. That's gonna help me a lot. I'm growing. Sorry, this is not the best video. This is my first video actually, which I'm talking. I'll take whatever opinion you guys have. Leave it down in the comments. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time.